Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Avant3 server. And do you ever get the feeling that you're being watched? Yeah, I get the feeling that Nonsanity's got his eye on me. This is one of his shops. Well, this is his shop here at Spawn. And, you know, there's been several changes here at Spawn. Several things that people have done that I haven't shown off, so I figured I would. So here's a little ramp here to his head with his tongue going, "Glah." So if we come inside his mouth, inside here, inside his head, there's a note. You can use an anvil to put exact player's name on the name tag and put it right there on the display stand. Wait 5-10 seconds, enjoy, and then shower Nonsanity with gifts, because that's the way we do things in here. You can make player heads. That's a really cool idea, and you know, he used me as a test subject along with other people from, you know, outside the server. So as long as you have the exact player name, you can make their head using something from, I believe it's Quark, that if you have a snowman that's named with that player name and is killed by a witch, then you get the head as a drop, which is really, really cool. I'm not sure if I need a head, but if I may make a couple and stick them on places just to kind of brand them as mine. But I would definitely come into here. And he's got a whole bunch of name tags here, which is mighty nice, but let's sneak around here. One of the things I find really, really cool, lots of chisel and bits here, because that is even. Player heads are an even 8 squares across, but this is not. It's actually got a center that we ran through. Very sneaky, but I love it. I think that looks great. Alrighty, so let's head over this way. This shop has snuck in since the last time I did a tour here before we revamped everything. Avid and TJ's Friday did some work here to make a spaghetti establishment. I love this use of the chiseled nether brick, but it's a nice little shack. There's some guts going on downstairs, which I won't show you, but yeah, 10 food bars filled by that spaghetti. And I would help myself to it, except my nanites are preventing me from eating. I don't have to eat anything, which is, you know, nice, but I do miss a good bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. That would be fantastically delicious, but nope, can't do that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see. I must admit, I really do like what Mistaken did to her place and added some really cool designs here. It makes that look fantastic. Love it. And we've seen the Jedsai Academy over here, but the thing that's new is this little bridge coming across. That I really like. It's involved with the same, you know, Psi conjured blocks, which is good, the conjured lights, and I really do like these chiseled slime. It's really good, except, you know, I feel like I need a bath after running through them. But I love what Technojock has done with this. It looks so fantastic. And this, speaking of fantastic, here is Rose's Chisel and Bits design store, which is an amazing amount of chisel and bits work. Just look at that roof. That roof is delightfully nice. Oh, just love the details. And so we've got some casks over here for your wine and cider and what other liquid needs you have. Lovely planters. I'm guessing this is a light, but I'm not grokking this other than some sort of fountain treatment. She handcrafted that pig, very, very nicely done. But I love the design. And if we come in here, she's got more chisel and bits goodness. If I had a cloak, I would definitely get one of these cloak racks, but I don't. Wolf and Moon. End table looks really good. Yeah, she handcrafted these chests. No, these are for books so that you can send her a request for doing some chisel and bits work, and I think I will definitely do that because I'm not doing very much with chisel and bits yet. Uh, this little display stand looks fantastic. I have one of these. I have one, except instead of 4 slats across up and down, mine is 3. And made out of pine instead of this dark whatever it is. I'm guessing some sort of clay. And they're fantastic. You can stick all sorts of little knickknacks and stuff to display. I love that. And here's one of those little cat towers, where they can rest, they can go in, they can bat the ball and have fun. I've been tempted to buy one of these for my cat, but I realize that she's a weird cat in that things we buy for her, she goes, meh. But the little cheapy toys, like the rubber bands you put in your hair to hold your hair back, yeah, she'll go nuts over those. Go figure. Dreamcatcher. We've got a little drinking stand here. You get to pour yourself some water. It looks like it's both hot and cold. I love the little planter. I think I'll avoid playing Tetris. I'm not that good at it. A nice little fruit stand, a chair. Just the attention to detail is fantastic in here, and a nice little cozy place for roasting marshmallows in the back. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And let's see what else has been done. Over there, somebody's doing something and has claimed that little space and is getting ready to make something there. No idea. So, can't spoil it because I don't know who it is. Let's see. Relic had set up this place, but I see from the sign that it is now open. So let's open it up, and he's selling in here both steel and concrete. And, I may avail myself of the concrete because I don't have any, but, my building style tends not to be in the modern that he does. So definitely I may avail myself of some concrete when I build something that's modern. Just push myself and try it and see what I can do. This over here, this is new, and I'm providing a spoiler for whoever produced it because I have no idea. I have no idea who's done this. There's no branding. There's nothing else in there. But I'm liking the look of that. The use of the different colored glasses and the FTOG logo up at the top is looking good. Except, do you notice something? FTOG logo. The difference here is this logo is centered on looking that way as opposed to centered on north. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. And a little tweak over here. Let's come up and take a quick look at this. What is this? What is this? Yeah. There's going to be an ultra hardcore session coming on with several servers. The FTOG server plus the Voxel Squad and the Seasoned Gamers server. All 3 of us are gathering together, a bunch of the people from the servers, and we're going to have an ultra hardcore session next week is when it's going to be. So at least a week from when I'm recording this. It won't be when you see this. And we'll go ahead and start posting those videos when that is done. We'll have a schedule for them so you can see exactly what happened. That is going to be a blast. I'm wondering how fast I will die. And whether or not it'll be a cobblestone shovel that will take me out. So, but yeah, I stuck that up there today just to kind of remind people that that's coming up, which is really, really cool. And that's, I think, it as far as new stuff going on here in the server. As far as here at Spawn, I'm loving the look. Just so many cool things going on. And Rain, go away. So cool. It was so much fun setting this up and getting this going. And it looks so good. Anyway, this is not exactly what we're planning on doing today. Instead, we are going to see if we can wrap up a lot of the work on the big tree. Yes, the big tree. We're not doing any more with the refined storage. I've had enough episodes with that. And a bunch of mod spotlights outlining things like, getting started, crafting, and doing wireless work. So, plug. But no, off to the tree.
Why, oh why, did I think
that making a massively huge tree was a good idea. It has taken me so much time, but if we take a quick look overhead, yay! The top half is done. And many thanks to Link, who spent a chunk of time planting some of the regular and big size oaks. And he said he was just going to do that and let me do the fiddly bits in between afterwards. So let's go take a look and see what we got. And I do love the wandering mushrooms up here. Let's zoom off to an edge. So it's just the top half, and if we swing around and swing down, I've got down to this half piece. So around the edges is now done. So the rest of the work that needs to be accomplished here is the underneath, so the second half there. And I spent a little bit of time as well since the last video coming down underneath here and putting some branches sticking up. And you know that I had this vision of stuff really huge, and then as I was building stuff I was going, no, I'm not going to do massive, huge pieces here. I'm going to do these size things, and they're looking nice. A lot of these are going to be covered up by the trees and whatnots that I'm going to be putting down, and so I didn't feel the need to do huge amounts, but I did some, and so that will work there. And you know, do you want to see me build that stuff? No, you don't. So I was saying that I wasn't going to be doing any more remote storage or refined storage. I lied. I'm going to be doing some more of that because you don't want to be watching me planting trees on camera. And it's, looking at the clock, it's about 36 hours since that last episode, or the last piece that I did there. A lot of it done on the trees. And so I said, nope. Let's give me a break and give you a break. So I have this lovely refined storage and it works great, but it's here and that's it. And so if I go anyplace else, I don't have access to any of my bits. So I'm thinking it's time to make something of that. So if I take a look at this here, I added some recipes for network transmitter, network receiver, added a crafter. In fact, I need one of these for right now. So go ahead and start. I got a grid added in, a couple more of these recipes because I'm just going to need to make a bunch of these. And how are you going? Oh, you're making the basic processor. I should start a run afterwards of getting a lot of these basics in bulk, just so that I've got lots of printed silicon, lots of basic processors, and the advanced and the super advanced. Again, I'm having a hard time remembering the exact names of these, but I do like them. So let's grab you, and I just need any sort of block. So hey, look, it's a block. Let's go down here, and I want to add more. You can see this one here is full of recipes, and so I need something more that I can add here. So I'm going to go break. And let's slap you against that. Yep, that works. All right, and that should power everything else and everything goes through, so we're good. I can add 9 more recipes here. So, yippee yahoo. So if we come here, and the recipes I was looking for, I need a grid, because I was looking at making a crafting grid. There we go. So this requires this setup, and it requires the solderer, and I was already out of slots for the solderer. So let's see, I've got one of you, and yep, I got a bunch of you, and there's my, I've got a crafting grid all by itself, but I need more of those. I thought I made a grid. Didn't I just... Oh, I did. Yes, okay. So that's just grid, not crafting grid. So now I can come to here and say U plus the regular grid plus that will make the crafting grid. Gimme. Alright, let's throw U into the system. Come down here, stick U up in there, and I should... Oh, there it is. Gotta remember, I can grab stuff. Speed upgrades. In you go. Alright, so I can make me some of those because I need... There's my crafting grid. I need 3 of you. No, I need 2 of you because I already have one. So, yeah, because I've got one right there. And then I also need some transmitters, 3 network transmitters, and I need 3 network receivers. And let's see how this is going. Crafting grid, grid, network. And so it's slowly processing on those, and we'll let those do its thing there. Then I don't believe I need... Oh. I do need something else. I need a network card. Network card. There you go, right there. Network card. I'm missing those. So I will have to wait till I'm done processing the others, get 3 or more of those, because I need a network card to match each one of the network receivers that I'm going to be using. Alrighty. Though, let's, while waiting on those things to do, let's come down here and, you know, I think I'm going to put one bit of cable right there, and yeah, you know, I can't access these things from down here, so I think, no, not break the walls. I think I will just attach the network receivers right there. I don't need the extra cable piece for that. Alrighty, Crafty, what you doing? Crafting grid is 75% done. I'm thinking the bottleneck right now is my solderer. There's the crafting grid, chunk, because it's firing off all the others. I could really speed this process up by having a separate solderer, one that does the basic, one that, you know, I could break it up into 3 or 4 or a lot more, but I'm okay with this because I don't need to have the screaming speed too much. I've got my 3 crafting grids, good, and I'm gonna need 3 more of these, so we'll order those, and they will come online as soon as everything else is done. So since this is going to take a little bit, I'm going to take a break and come back when all of these are done. Alright, got my 3 crafting grids, got 3 transmitters and 3 receivers, and now I'm going to go ahead and grab my 3 network cards. There we go. So let's drop down these transmitter receivers. That's what we're looking for. No, they are transmitting from here elsewhere, and if we take a look at them, they're missing the network card, which we will need. So I've got 3 areas. Ooh, this actually works really well because now I go thump and stop so that I can be able to go up nicely here. Alright, so I have 3 remote areas that I want to set up. So let's go to the blood magic area. And one of the things that's really funny here, Toddy gave me all sorts of mushrooms all over the place. So I gathered them up from... Oh, I hadn't noticed you. Hello there. I gathered them up because they were taking some damage from the cactus and whatnots. If we look at this guy... oh, he's healthy. What about you? You're also healthy. Alright, which one is the one that was damaged? You gotta be over here. There were several of these that... There we go. He's down 1.5 hearts. He's healthy. Alright, so... Are you guys healing up? Because holy cow, there were 3-4 guys down here that were bumping up to get to the cactuses and the various small pieces. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. No, I want to set up the network stuff over here. And all this stuff I don't need to keep separate because I can go and put it right here. Thank you. Let's put the receiver here. And I need a network card. So if I right click it, it is now linked to this spot. Cool. And let's put a crafting grid right on top. And so when that's connected, I should be good to go there. Let's see. I do not need Senor Pato here. You can come. Let's rotate you there. Nope, 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 nope. No, I don't want you off-centered a little bit. Did I just break that? I did. All right, let's put... All right, you go there, and you go... Yeah, good enough. All right, so he can stay there, and when he comes online, then we should have power. So let's go back and just confirm that this is the case. And let's say you are the network that's going to take care of it. 5,000 blocks away. I wonder what the power is doing now. Holy cow. It just went up by a whole lot. I don't know if I want to hook them all up because they are far, far away. You know, if I go interdimensionally, it's only 1,000. That's a lot of energy. Let's confirm, is that actually... No, according to this, it's not. That's a lot of energy per ticks that are going on. Let's put this stuff away. Yes, and you too. Alright, let's confirm that over here at the blood magic area. No, that's spawn. No, I don't want to be at spawn. I want to go to the blood magic area. Wake up. Down one. Alright, so blood magic. And it's connected, which is fantastic. But that's far more energy than I want it to be doing because of the distance. I have EvilCraft over there. And if we take a look at the map, wrong map, there we go. EvilCraft is here. It's pretty close from here to here. So I think it makes more sense to, if I'm going to extend the range, to do so from here over than it is to do it at the base. So let's go back to the base and steal one of those network pieces. Steal you. Come here. And back to blood magic. Let's go down and let's hook the transmitter there. And then where'd my entrance go? There you are. Hey, hey, I want out. All right, so if I head over to my EvilCraft area, and I could have gone over back to base and back over there, but it's not too far away. He said. There it is. And while I wasn't paying attention, a certain toddy came by and dropped off more mushrooms because, you know, hey, who doesn't want mushrooms scattered around? This is the one that makes me laugh the most. He's out there on the boat just like the villager. Alright, so if we put here the receiver and our crafting grid there, let's grab a network card and right click you. So now, and for speed's sake, we'll just bounce through spawn, not spawn, not spawn. No, I don't need to come here because I'm going back to my blood magic area. Yes, I can keep track of these things, sort of. And if I slap you in here, see, 349 blocks is far shorter, and so that's a much better distance there. Boop. Zip back down. What are you doing for energy now? Yeah, see, that's better deal. Man, that went up by 24,000. Let's see. So if we go to the EvilCraft area now, that is now online. We can see that, and sure enough, we're good to go. The last one I was thinking about was hooking up my roots and Psi area, but I'm kind of hesitating to do that now. Let's see. If I were to hook that up, it would be here, because all these items would go into that. Let's see how you work. Actually, you're right on the edge, aren't you? Yes, more mushrooms. Let's go ahead and break you, and let's put the receiver here with the crafting grid on top, and then if we grab my card, that goes here. Boop. Alright, and let's go back and see. This one I think is going to do a huge amount of distance. Yeah, 3,000, 4,000, up, out of power. See, I'm not getting power fast enough anymore. Alright, so you are too much, unless I can put 2 connectors on here. So yeah, I'm definitely blowing past that. Let's see what it says. No, oh no, yes, this, there. And this is now 40, looks like 40,000 RS per tick that it's claiming that it needs. So let's stop that. Do I have a, well, let's see, you can all go away. All right, do I have a quantum entangloporter? Do I have all the bits? I do not have all the bits. All right, I'm going to make me, well, let's see how fast I can make this. I've got those bits. I don't have any of you. Let's go down to here and see if I've got you. So 1, 2. Boop. Those 2. Wrong thing. You 2. And then I need, did I get all of those? I did. Okay, so obsidian. I don't have any of these produced, so let's go ahead and do that probably here in the sag mill for quickness. This centerpiece, quantium, that I've got, so we're good there. So we just need those 4 obsidian pieces. Alright, and I just need 4 of you. Yep, it's, oh, nope, you've got to be upgraded here. Yep, and then you guys get compressed in the osmium compressor into ingots. And I think you have no upgrades. Yes, you have no upgrades because I so very rarely use you. There's the other 2. Yep, that's going to take forever in 7 days. But I think this, by getting the quantum entangloporter, by getting the quantum entangloporter set up as my power source, I should be able to pay for all the network stuff I need for my system. And I'm generating sufficient. That should not be a problem. Let's grab the 2. And let's stick you right there. We just need the last 2. 1, oh, too fast. I knew it would cost stuff, but I didn't realize it was going to cost that much. Because just going cross dimension is just a 1,000 RS. So why on earth is it that expensive? Alright, quantum entangloporter. zip down here. All right, so I've got a quantum entangloporter here already. Are you not outputting fast enough? Evidently not. Okay. Can I break you? Okay, yeah, you're not visible on that side. Let's see, you are power, it's output on all the sides. Okay. Let's grab a conduit, one of you, and let's put, oh no, I'm going to need 2 of you, and one more conduit. Because between the 2 of these, there should be sufficient for that. Let's extract you only, no, not you. Let's insert you only, and I probably should break that there. Alright, so that way it's just feeding in more power. Alrighty, well, let's see if that's sufficient power to do everything now. Doink. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. Still, it barely can see 40, and it's, I think it's the fact that the controller itself can't hold enough. Not so much that I'm unable to pour in enough energy, but that it's just unable to connect that. Okay, well, then Cloudsdale is not going to get hooked up in there. It's going to have to deal without that. But that's okay. Let's see, can I recraft you? Can I shift right click you? Shift right click. Nope. Maybe if I re-click that someplace else, that'll take care of that. That's okay. I have, of all my areas, I've got the Blood Magic and the Evilcraft. Those are connected in. And Roots and Cloudsdale, the Psi area, that's just going to have to stay where it is without those bits. And that's my fault for building stuff. Let's see, we want day map. Why are you not showing me the day map? Yes, I know I'm inside. Okay, fine. Let's go out here. If we look at this map, here's my Blood Magic area. There is the area I'm using for Evilcraft. And if we head back up this way, and this way, and this way, and this way, and this way, where eventually I will come to my base. Up there's spawn, and I went this direction off to... Okay, now I'm all confused as to where my base is located. You can see where I've been all over the map. And why am I not finding... Because I'm south. There, yeah. See, right there. So there's spawn. I'm not nearly as far from spawn as I thought I was. So here's the big mega uber tree. And Toddy's area right here. And as we go down... and more down, and more down, and more down, and even more down. And then we hook around here is where I set my Blood Magic and Evilcraft. It may be such a distance that, yeah, it may not be worth connecting them. I wonder what the distance is are using the interdimensional connection. I have an idea. I may try something really quick and see if it works. Back in a second. Okay, so this is my plan, and I have no idea if this is actually going to work, but I took out the network card out of here, and if we take a look at the controller, it's only chewing up 334 RS per tick, which is teeny tiny because that's just all that I've got here. This going to my Blood Network area because it's so far away. Let's take a look. I think you're the Blood Network area. Yeah, it's 5,700 blocks away. How far away are you? Yeah, you're only 4,000, but because it's 5,700 blocks away, that kicks up the power usage by over 24,000 RS per tick, so that's a lot. here's what I'm thinking of doing. Let's go ahead and slap an interdimensional upgrade there, and that makes it an additional 1,000, which it's okay. But if I go to the end, and I'm in the end, and here, there we go. If I go ahead and put a, let's put a receiver here and grab one of these cards, and if I right click you, did you get updated? You are. Alright, so you're updated here. Let's go ahead and put a crafting monitor here for grins and giggles. Plop. And then here I'm going to put this transmitter. Plop. Okay, so let's head back to base. Base. And there we go. And if I drop into here, this one, now if we take a look at the power usage, yeah, see, that's teeny tiny. That just went up just a teeny tiny amount. And so now comes the other part. So that's the first part. Okay, so here I have this guy, and I need to click it to here. All right. And so now if I go to the end, and this is chunk loaded, so I've got access to everything here, happy days. And if I put you in place there and you there, now let's go back to spawn, not spawn, let's go back to my base. And we caught up. It takes a little bit of a oomph for everything to load. And now if we take a look here at the network, see, that's a whole lot better. That is only chewing up about 3,000 more, 3,500 more. And part of that is because you're not using anything. Because there at the blood magic area, it's hooked over to the evil craft area. And so you're all connected. And if we, oh yeah, we were going to go over to the evil craft area. You, I can see from right here, you're nicely connected. All right, so that's the way to do it. If you have something that costs less than 1,000 RS because of distance, and I think from here to there is less than 1,000 RS of power, then it makes more sense to go ahead and run this through another dimension. All right, I was wondering if that was the case, and it is, so yay! So that means I can do the same sort of thing with Cloudsdale, because this one is offline at this point, and it's going to cost me another 2,000 RS to get this one hooked up, because I'll be bouncing it through the end and then back here. But that is much easier to do, much better. I like that. I think that's a much better solution. So there's your solution. If you've got a long run in any one dimension and it's more than 1,000 RS per tick to fund that, bounce it through another dimension. In my case, the end. I've got a chunk area that's loaded all the time, no problem. And this one technically isn't loaded all the time, so it's not an issue here. Do you see that mushroom up there in the top floor? Yeah, they're all over. Thanks, Dottie. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, exploring a little bit more with the refined storage. And I said I wasn't going to do it. Yeah, I lied. Tough. I did it anyway. I was having too much of a fun doing that, and after doing about 16 hours of the tree, I was done. Not going to be doing any more of that there, at least not for now. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Avant3 server, having a blast, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.